Encanto! Encanto! I gotta try to put a little flourish on it. Encanto, not Encanto. But, I mean, you could call it though. It's technically spelled that way, but pronunciation is key, folks. Honestly, I don't really know. I think it's Encanto, not just Encanto. It's Encanto. You gotta kind of put an aunt in there. There was Pixar film. If you've seen a trailer, you know what it's about. It's a family who was blessed with like a miracle that gave each and every one of them a special magical gift. One of them is super strong. One of them is perfect and can grow flowers. One of them can transform. One of them can talk to animals, so forth and so on. Except you have the one character, who was not given a gift. And we see that the magic is failing and that she goes off to save the magic. And first and foremost, this is a good film. It's a very good film. I wouldn't say it's one of Pixar's top tier. Pixar's done a lot of good. It's nowhere near the bottom of the list. But I mean, like movies like, say, WALL-E and Coco, I would probably say I like a bit more than this one. But this is probably in they're like the bottom tier, which is like your Cars, your Planes, that kind of thing. You get your middle tiers, which take your pick on what qualifies for a middle tier Pixar film. Then you got your top tier. This is probably in the lower top tier ones. It's beautiful, gorgeous. There's a shot near the end that was just beautiful to look at. The songs are fun. They're nice. They're flowy. They're pop. No, I wouldn't say pop, but they got a lot of culture to them. They're not as like say memorable. Memorable. They're not as memorable as say like in Coco, or I'm trying to remember some of the other Pixar ones we've had with actual song music. Actually, we don't. Now that I think about it, we don't get too many Pixar musicals. Moana's another one, not as catchy as those, but they're still very, very nice songs, very fun, lively. The animation goes well with them. All these people have unique personalities. The story really, though, is the key to this, and what it's dealing with, what it's like about. There are plot elements where at times I am very much relating to our main character, who nothing I'm saying at the moment is giving away spoilers. I'll let you know if I give a spoiler away, which I don't normally do these days. Unless it's like a big movie where we gotta talk it, like Spider-Man No Way Home, I'm probably gonna do a spoiler review along with the normal one, but this one, don't worry about it. But no, she feels, like, even though she tries, she feels outcasted by her family. And indeed, you see that in the film where it's clear she's not as valued in many ways as her other family, particularly by like the matriarch of the family. And there's a lot of baggage that needs to be unpacked. And I can relate, because now while my family, I'm not necessarily mean with my family, there have been points in my life where in my peer group I have felt not on the level of everyone else, not like as adequate, not as special, kind of pushed to the side. And points I've chosen that because I just don't want to be a part of something that I know I'm not going to be able. I'm actually going to mess it up by being a part of. But other times, like, I would love to be a part of something, and at the same time, given the perspective people kind of had about me or have about me, I kind of like, people are probably just not going to think I'm either just a weird guy, and this is back like in high school era, maybe early college, or even middle school, even elementary school. I think about I'm the awkward guy. I'm going to choose to stay back, and I can relate to that, and the frustration of someone constantly not really intending to per se, but not seeing the obstacle you represent. It is definitely something you can relate to. Now, I mean, not necessarily in a familial perspective in my case, but in other aspects of my life. And I can definitely see someone who's maybe had issues with their family on this level dealing with something like that. So I definitely really like that. This is the big spoiler I'll give. This is the only big spoiler I'll give. There is no villain in this movie. There isn't. There is at best an antagonistic plot point, and that's it. The story isn't about good versus evil. It's not about this demon who had great magic was sealed away, but now he's come back to steal the magic. No, there's nothing like that. It is a story of a family and them trying to, keep the magic together and kind of dealing with a lot of shit. And I appreciate that because you learn a lot more about several of these characters. Actually, most of these characters you actually learn enough about that you can really gauge them to some degree. Some of them have less screen time than others. There's like 3 particular other family members you really get to know. You get to know the grandmother. I believe that's what she is, the matriarch, the grandmother. You get to know the character of Bruno, which was one of her sons, who plays a very important voice by John Leguizamo. He's my favorite character by far in this film. I loved him. I loved every moment of him. And I'd count the 2 older sisters. It's something Isabella, I think it was Isabella, the perfect one who grows the flowers, and then the super strong one. You get to know a lot more about those 2 because they actually do have some focal moments in the movie. But the story obviously is about Mia, I believe her name is, and the fact that she doesn't have a gift and she wanted to be special. Now, I won't actually say what the message of the film overall is. I will admit it didn't quite go the way I thought it was going to go. Now, I will say what I thought it was going to be, and there's a little bit of it, is that because she doesn't have a gift, she knows how to do things on her own without her gift, and B, she can appreciate the magic more than they can. That is there. That's about as much as I'm going to get, but it's not really the moral of the story per se. I honestly, no joke, I think one of the problems I do have with the film is they actually never do explain why she didn't have why she didn't get a gift. They actually never explain that. You'd think they would. Like maybe she secretly did have a gift, or maybe what I said, but they actually never do explain why she didn't get a gift. Unless it was on purpose and they just forgot to put that line in. I will also say, while I both appreciate this plot point in a story, I really do, it is also so infuriating to see like a family portrayed like this, even though I know it's a very real thing, where you got the bull-headed authority figure who just doesn't listen and just sees their viewpoint. I'm like, it works. I can only complain about so much because it works, but it still pisses me off. Like, oh my God, I'm in my early 30s now. I'm like, if for some reason my dad were doing that, I can look him in the face like, okay, shut up and listen. I can actually look him in the face and tell him why he is being obstinate. I get why they can't hear as much, but still, it is vexing at points. Like, oh God. Like I said too, this isn't like, it's Lin-Manuel Miranda, and his songs are lovely. The songs are lovely. I can think of maybe one whose beat is rubbing through my head right now. There's actually not a lot of songs, by the way. Give me a second here. 1, 2, 3. I think there might be 4 or 5 songs at most. Normally in a film like this, like say with Coco, Moana, those are perfect examples. Or Pixar, or Frozen. I keep forgetting Frozen. I'm not a big Frozen fan myself, but whatever. Like with, let's go with Coco, for example. Remember Me, both versions. You got Un Poco Loco. You got the one he sings when he meets Ernesto de la Cruz. The one they sing on stage. I know I'm forgetting a couple. There's the song that he sings to his Hector sings to the friend who passes away. That's 5 right off the bat. I'm sure there was at least one more. Near the end of the movie too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they were singing. So that's 6. So that right there is more songs they have in this one. Not that it's a really bad thing. I noticed it. And the songs, like I said, are good. They're just not like Remember Me, or How Far I'll Go from Moana, or Into the Unknown, or Let It Go. They're not. I'm not going to be remembering these songs probably tomorrow, if I'm going to be honest. Maybe I'll remember the beat of the maybe I'll remember the beat to that, but the Magica, Family of Magica. Maybe I'll remember that, but ultimately, Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, overall, this is a good film. It's a very good film. I'm glad I saw it. Kids are going to enjoy it. It's going to be a great Thanksgiving Day weekend. Hopefully, it'll have some legs and it'll do well at the box office. I very much enjoyed Encanto. I recommend it. No real new trailers to talk about. Don't really talk about it anymore anyway. Tomorrow, I'm going to go see How Gucci. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you tomorrow. Plus, I've got, still got to do the Red Nose review. Now, that's not going to be very long. I got Who Would Win and also Zanpakuto tomorrow. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone. So have a good one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you folks next time. Happy holidays.